Hey you guys, it is Carrie Fit. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going grocery shopping at Aldi. I'm going to teach you how to be successful on your fitness and health journey and how to shop for your fitness and health journey. So let's go inside. So when you first get into Aldi, your produce is really going to be in the front, which is awesome. I'm very consistent about the produce that I buy. It's usually going to be blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and grapes. So for you, you want to write down a list of what you need so that you know exactly what you need before you go in. So based off the list that I make and what I'm going to prep, I check in that section to see what I need so I don't have to double back. So I'm doing stuffed sweet potatoes and mushrooms in that recipe. So I'm definitely going to grab those now, and I'm going to put that video link so you guys can know how to make that. And as you can see, I got most of my fruit, and then I'm going to move over to my greens. I usually just come here and get like a mixed greens or spring mix, and there was actually one more waiting for me, so I knew that was mine. Then usually to the right of the fruit is the section where you can get bananas, potatoes, avocados, peppers, usually zucchini and squash, tomatoes, all of that good stuff. So I was here to get my sweet potatoes. Like I said, I'm doing stuff with sweet potatoes, and as you can see, they didn't have any. So I'll definitely be going to another store after this. Womp womp womp. But I am going to get my bananas. Then behind that section is a section where you can get your beans. So I'm doing stuffed sweet potatoes, and beans are going to be inside of that. So I'm going to grab some garbanzo beans. And I usually get enough cans. Sometimes I don't use them all, but I can always use more in my pantry. So now I'm just making a circle around the store, and this is where I pick up my bread. So I usually get like a wheat bread for my son so I can make him sandwiches for school, and then I usually pick me up English muffins or bagels that I can use in the morning if I don't want to cook pancakes. And then I'm also come to this section to get snacks for my son so I can put in his lunch. So that's another thing you want to think about if you're a mom and you are, making lunches for school, and you have to also stay consistent with your fitness journey. Then I never forget about myself. They have some sea salt popcorn that I love. It's 35 calories per cup, and it is awesome. But you got to be careful because sis, you can eat the whole bag, okay? And then to the left of that is your fermented drinks. There is kombucha, and I didn't get any today because I have some at home, but you can get your cheeses, all of the different cheeses and hummus here. Then I'm grabbing a couple of turkey Lunchables for my son. Like I said, I think about what he's going to need. And then I also buy these pre-sliced grilled chicken strips that I can use for his wraps or salads. So this is another thing that comes in handy when shopping for school lunches. So besides my stuffed sweet potatoes, I am going to be cooking salmon, potatoes, and vegetables. So salmon is like my go-to fish because I am more of a pescatarian, and I love the fresh salmon. I used to do the frozen one, but sis, once you go to the fresh, you cannot go back. All you need is pepper, Himalayan salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and go and stick it in the oven. Now I'm going to move around the store, and I'm going to grab my bacon for the morning time when I may cook me some eggs, a bagel sandwich, or if I just cook me some eggs, bacon, and pancakes, whatever I may need it for. So I'm going to hop that in. I really don't do much dairy, but this is where you can get your cream cheese and your yogurts and things like that if you need it. And as you can see, like I said, I'm kind of really making a circle around the store. So right here is where I will get my water. You have purified or spring. So I usually get 2 cases of spring. And then I'm going to grab some orange juice. I would usually use this to just drink it in the morning, sometimes with breakfast, or use it as my base for my smoothie. This is definitely good for calcium and vitamin D, so I can give it to my son as well. As you can see right here, they also have almond milk, but I had some at home, so I didn't grab it. But if I needed some, I would have definitely grabbed it. They have so many good flavors of almond milk. I'm going to grab some eggs to use for a salad or for breakfast. We are almost around the store. This is the frozen food section where you get your frozen meat, fish, vegetables, shrimp. Like I said, I usually get my vegetables. I'll usually do like a California blend or broccoli florets or mixed vegetables. I can't speak. But this is definitely a good way for you to save on your fitness and health journey by getting the frozen vegetables and not thinking you always have to get everything fresh. You'll still get the same nutrients and be able to keep it in your refrigerator, and it'll last a little longer. Also in the frozen section, they have the deep freezers where you can get the cooked shrimp, Cool Whip. They have vegan meats. They have pies, ice cream, donuts. They have vegan ice cream as well. This is the section where I usually find like Aldi finds of the week. This is definitely a good section where you can get you something that you can eat in moderation. Then I head over to the dry spices so I can make sure I have something to season my food. I usually get Himalayan salt, but I had some at home. I get garlic powder and onion powder. I got some cumin today, so it just depends on how I want my food to taste. And I also make sure I'm not getting anything with too much salt in it as well, because you want to be mindful of that. This section also has cereal, granola, and oatmeal, so I usually pick up some granola, something that I can eat quick, not every morning, but you know, just on those days where I don't really feel like making breakfast. Now I'm off the food line to get the sweet potatoes. As y'all can hear, I got my lemon pepper steppers on because I just got out of church, but I'm here. So we're gonna see if the sweet potatoes are even any good, because sweet potatoes have been a hit or miss lately. They look all right, but I decided to get the ones in the packet. You know, when you go to the store, you can't just get one thing that you came in to get. So now we have finally made it home. I am getting everything out the car. Finally got all of the groceries in. Finally got everything that we got in the house. And believe it or not, all of this was under $100. So definitely want to be shopping at Aldi.